pitter patter of the rain. Can you hear it? Whew. A few minutes ago it was coming down hard. I was about to start this show and I was like, I don't know, maybe a little too noisy in the background. I'm hanging out here on Stepping Stone Retreat Porch. This is a PIWL day, Porch Inspiration with Linda. For those of you who've been watching me a while, I started this about a month ago. Sit on my porch, maybe give you a little wisdom. Whatever I can think up, maybe a little inspiration, a little motivation. And you certainly do that for me too. So, but anyways, I'm glad you're here. This was formerly Rocky Pine Retreat. I might have botched the name last week, Stepping Stone Retreat. I'm just getting used to saying that. I changed the name because it's fitting for the situation and the circumstances at the moment. And I just happen to like stepping stones. I like to think of my life as a stepping stone. Anyways, yeah, Porch Inspiration with Linda. Got a good one today. I'm going to talk a little bit about people. You know, happy people, unhappy people, and throw in some truths, some absolute truths. Hope you'll join me. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming by. Wish you were here in real life, but this will be the next best thing, right? Yep. I'm Linda, for those of you who are new. And this is a serene and simple life. Can't get much more serene and simple when you're sitting on a beautiful porch and looking out at the beautiful fall colors. Yep. Fall is ushering in fast. I'd say it's here. I guess winter is well on its way, huh? Do we want to say that yet? I don't think so. Anyways, I sure have been enjoying reading your comments about things you're grateful for. This is a 4-week series. We're now on part 3, talking about gratitude. And thank you all who participated in my gratitude drawing last week. Those of you who purchased my book, I gave away a gratitude collection. And I'm going to do a drawing again today for another gratitude collection. Those of you who posted encouraging and positive reviews on the Amazon site about my book, we're going to do another drawing. It'll be fun. But you have to stay tuned till the end, you know. You know, to start this out, I thought it would be fun to just go over, for those of you who don't read the comments, I asked you last week to put in the comments one virtue that you possess. A virtue that you possess. Mine was contentment last week. I'm very, very thankful to be content in this season of my life. No matter, you know, what comes of whether I'm here long term, whether I'm here 4 or 5 years, or whether I'm only here for another week, I'm totally content. And that is such a great feeling. So I was really impressed with the virtues that you shared with me, and hopefully with many others, things that you're grateful for that you possess, a virtue. And I wrote them all down, so I'm looking at my notes here along the side. Just going to read them to you really quick. Kindness, a virtue. And this was something personal, something, you know, you're a kind person. That's beautiful. Compassion. Compassion was written twice. Awesome. Hope I find in God. The grace of God. God's faithfulness. Forgiveness. Forgiveness was written 3 times. That's really awesome. These are all awesome. Faith in the Lord. Faith, in quotes, of God. Faith of God. And then faithfulness of God. 2 separate comments. Ability to express joy freely. Oh my gosh, I love that one. Ability to express joy freely. Trust was written twice. Something I'm going to speak about today. And hope was written twice. And patience. Do you possess some, many, a few, one of those virtues? I like to think that I possess quite a few of those. Oh, family was another one. I don't know. Family was a virtue. And joyful was another one. Isn't that awesome? Tell you, those positive comments, encouraging, give you food for thought. I just love them. I really love them. I am going to speak today about the comments because that's what the drawing's about. And the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful comments that you all took the time to write in reviews. I should call them the reviews. On the Amazon site where you can get my book, Rut to Revival. Rut to Revival, a gypsy soul nomad journey. I'm so excited to have this published. I hope y'all are enjoying it. Those of you who are still getting through it. It's 200 and, well, it says 250 pages because that's some of the blanks because of the way, you know, the layout of the book, but it's actually 240 pages. There's 153 photos in here. There's probably over 170 links if you get the ebook. I don't know. There's probably, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 quotes in here. And it's a handbook, it's a travel resource, and it's a personal story. All in one. So, those of you who posted reviews, really, really special. And I am going to read first a virtue that Ruth commented, because I think it's going to tie in nicely with what I'm going to be talking about with the comments. Ruth said, "My one word is truth. Truth is more precious than gold and becoming harder to find in the media and governments. It is in God's truth that I find comfort, resting in His promises." Is that beautiful? Truth is more precious than gold and becoming harder to find in the media and governments. It is in God's truth that I find comfort, resting in His promises. I absolutely love that. Thank you for sharing that, Ruth. I mean, I love them all, but that was really special. And I got to reading the comments, and some of you may know that like 90% of them are marvelous. And then a couple got snuck in there that, I don't know, they may not be there now. I don't know. But you could really, 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 really see your happiness and how you express your happiness. Have you ever been around people like you know within a couple minutes whether they're a happy person or not? Like you just know. Like you don't have to know anything about them. You don't have to judge them, where they've been, where they're going, what their choices are, what they're doing. You just know in your soul that they're a happy person. I think personally, after a few minutes, that happy is pretty hard to fake. Something like sneaks in there like, yeah, this is not a happy person. And I just felt so much happy reading your reviews. And I'm just so grateful for that. Thank you. And I also think that it has to do with truth. Because even in, back to comments, I don't want to confuse you, but comments on my channel, sometimes some pretty negative, some pretty nasty things slip in there and out the door they go, because this is not my platform. This is like inviting you into my home. And I've mentioned this before. You get to choose what goes on in your home, and I choose what goes on in my home. And I accept positivity in my house. I don't accept negativity and things that bring you down. And I mean, there's just plenty of that out there in the world that I don't need to bring it into my home. You know, the platform is YouTube, and as long as my desire is, if, you know, you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. And that's who's welcome here. As far as your opinion, you can always write an opinion and write it in a positive, nice, kind way. But when it becomes an attack, gone. Because I want to spread positivity. Negativity breeds negativity. Positivity breeds positivity, right? That's another, I guess that's another, for another day. Anyways, I wrote 3 things that I believe that are truths, and they are full of love. And this channel, truth and love. Yay! These are facts. So someone is in your life or my life or wherever it may be, not speaking truth. Well, the opposite of truth is lies, right? Lies. Oh, I do have to tell you too that, you know, I put this, I don't want to belabor this, but a while ago now, someone cloned my channel and they were soliciting on Cash App for money. Not me. I have never in my life solicited anybody. Now, I don't believe that having a Cash App, having Patreon, having PayPal, I don't believe that's soliciting. This is my job, and this helps me with my channel and becoming more professional. And it is my livelihood, and I know that I am creating value, or at least I hope I am. Some of you have told me that I am. So if you donate to me, even in that little, there's a little cash thing up there with the comments where you can click and, you know, right then and there, if you really enjoy what you're hearing and it's created value for you and you would like to give me a little financial boost, then I'm grateful. I am really grateful. But as far as my life, I've never solicited anybody for money. Like, never said, give me money, or, you know, there's a difference between a donation and supporting someone and soliciting. So that's a truth. So beware that there has been, and there might be in the future, someone posing as me asking you for money. Not me. It's not me. So back to happy. Happy people lift others up. Happy people lift others up. And the opposite of that is unhappy people put others down. Have you ever been around in a little, you know, community event, which I just shared with you just recently, a community event, and I've shared with you my neighbors, and God is so good. You know, anywhere I've gone, I meet new people, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for the stretch, you know, not staying in one place and just having those beautiful opportunities. I just absolutely love it, putting all my faith and trust in God. But you can be in a group of people and you can hear someone starting to talk about somebody. Is that a happy person? Me? Without belaboring the point, I'm thinking not so much. Happy people lift other people up. Awesome. And people who know love, they have love in their heart, and they possess love. Like, they possess it to give it away. You have an abundance of it, you give it away. You know love. You put love out to others. You don't keep love to yourself. Like, what good is that? Okay, I'm going to sit here and I'm just full of love, but I'm not going to share that with you. It makes no sense at all. But the opposite of that is people who have hate in their heart. What do they spew? Hate. Hateful people spew hate. They're not loving. If they were loving, and if they, like, you know, you hate something or you don't care for somebody, you just keep that to yourself. You don't spew that on others. You know, that's personal, and it's, to me, I like to check myself. Okay, why is this person annoying me? Maybe it's time for me to hold up the mirror and think about what I'm doing that's not making me, care for the situation or the person. Just, it's food for thought. So anyways, that's about happy people and truth and love. And the third one is people who are full of gratitude, exude gratitude on others. People who are full of gratitude, exude gratitude on others. That's another one. You can't fake gratitude. You can for a couple minutes. Thank you for the gift. And then you go in the house and you're like, well, that was a piece of crap. No love, no gratitude, no happy. Are you kidding me? I've been doing this channel for 3.5 years. I am so grateful to all of you who realize my transparency and my vulnerability here, and my truthfulness and my honesty. You can't fake a channel this long and be happy. Oh my goodness gracious. What do? We pray for these people. We pray for these people. People who are full of gratitude, exude gratitude on others. And the opposite is people who live with nothing to be grateful for. There's nothing to be grateful for. They exude that ungrateful on others. They can't help it. You can't help it. You got hate in your heart, you spew out hate. You are ungrateful, you don't go around thanking people for things. You don't think about, and the very, very sad part of this is people aren't even aware of it. My neighbor shared with me too about some counseling and about holding up your own mirror. I love that analogy. You're not holding up someone else's mirror and holding up your mirror at the same time, trying to help that other person. But you're literally, when you're wanting to be a better person, you're holding up your own mirror. Isn't that cool? Another subject, another day, right? Psychology takes me on bunny trails. But anyways, truth or lies, you be the judge. And just, I am so grateful. I am so grateful for truth, and I'm grateful for love, and I'm grateful for happy people, and that all is entailing in your comments and in your reviews. And I just adore you. And I couldn't keep doing this if it weren't for you guys lifting me up the way you do. And I truly, truly mean that. Okay, so let's get on to our 7 quotes for the day in the gratitude theme. Get your index cards out. Remember, I'm out of this collection for those of you who are new, but there are many, many collections you can choose from at Say It, Display It. These are daily inspiration cards to fuel your day, fuel your month, but you don't have to spend a penny. You can use index cards and write these fun sayings on cards for yourself. And someone did put in the comments that that's what they were doing, and it just gave me such joy to know that someone was taking the time to become a better person and be grateful. Isn't that awesome? All right, no further ado. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. A grateful heart is a magnet for miracles. That's one. This is what's left. We got like 15 more left, I think. And next week will be our last get together on the Porch Inspiration on the subject of gratitude. Gratitude changes everything. Gratitude changes everything. Not some things, everything. Cultivate the habit of being grateful. Cultivate the habit of being grateful. Yes, indeedy. Okay, when you start each day with a grateful heart, light illuminates from within. When you start each day with a grateful heart, light illuminates from within. Beautiful. And that's 4. I feel a very unusual sensation. If it is not indigestion, I think it must be Gratitude. I feel a very unusual sensation. If it is not indigestion, I think it must be. Gratitude. All right. 2 more. Pick one. Pick one. Pick one with your friends and neighbors and family. Get a set of these for the holidays and put one at everybody's place setting. Not the gratitude. Find another collection. And then maybe write a little love note on the back. And let everyone take one of these home. And then they can put it on their fridge, their desk. They can put it on a little stand. You can display it. You can put this in a 4x6 frame. So isn't that cool? They're nice and heavy too. They're a very heavy cardstock. I just thought of that right now. I wanted to share that with you. I can't keep that to myself. A grateful heart is a happy heart. Yay, that coincides with today and your reviews and your comments. A grateful heart is a happy heart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on, Linda, you should be able to get that without having to count them. Gratitude, it's when you focus on what you have rather than what you don't. Gratitude, it's when you focus on what you have rather than on what you don't. And I am grateful for today, and I am grateful for this tiny home, and I am grateful for this community. And just because I talk about moving someday has nothing to do with being grateful. It has to do with things that I've talked to you about in the past. God is using me to make a difference, and if I need to get on down the road and that's what he wants me to do, then so be it. And if he doesn't want me to do that, then I'm going to sit right here in my rocker and I'm going to be grateful. How about you? That'll do her for the seven today. And then next week, we've got the rest of them to do. It'll be part 4 of gratitude. And now, with no further ado, dun, 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 it's the drawing for the gratitude theme. This is the very last gratitude I have in stock. I had 2. God knew there would come this day when I would want to give them away for a very special occasion. And that has to do with my launch of my book and reviews. And so very, very grateful. There's been so many of you who have bought the book. Thank you so very much. Right now there is 12 in here, 12 reviews. Those were the reviews that got posted. Or you let me know that you had done a review because maybe Amazon didn't catch it yet. So there's 12 people in here, but there's many, many more of you who have bought the book, and I hope you will consider putting a review in there to help other people. I really am so grateful for that. So, all right, I know y'all want to see who's the winner today of the gratitude. There's 30 in a deck. Fuel your day, fuel your month, if I didn't already say that. 1 for each day of the month, and I will send it right out to you. Linda in Texas won last week, and she said she loved it, and thank you for sharing that, Linda. I'm so excited. Here we go. This is the one. Dun, dun, dun. This says Amazon customer, fun and inspiring. So whoever you are who wrote the title of this is Fun and Inspiring Amazon Customer at the top. It didn't have your name. Most of you had your name with your comment. So whoever you are, I do believe this was a verified purchase. You're the lucky winner. And I need you, hear me, I need you to email me, linda@sayitdisplayit.com with your address so I can mail your collection out. If I don't hear from you by Wednesday, then we will go to the runner-up person. Who's going to be the runner-up today? How about this one? Runner-upper, Thomas P. Jackson. Thomas, you're the runner-up. An amazing nomadic book that makes you think of your own life and where is it leading. I love that title. I loved a lot of the titles. The titles were awesome. Thank you, guys. An amazing nomadic book that makes you think of your own life and where is it leading. Thomas, you're the runner-up. Not the second, but you are the runner-up. Okay, so Amazon customer, whoever you are, you got to give me your name too. I don't want to just mail it to Amazon customer. I think that'll about do it for the day. The rain has stopped. I'm not sure what else is on my agenda for today, but whatever is on your agenda, I hope you will find joy in that and joy in the journey. Blessings in your day. Joy in the journey. Love you guys.